So this game is just to show why this, like you sometimes play bot lane and your mid lane, their mid lane is just camping bot. It's like constantly somebody is sitting bot lane, so you're playing bot lane and you feel that like the whole team is just sitting bot. Now this game I was playing mid lane and I'm like a super good player, so I'll show you why this guy like picked a shitty champion that has a lot of CC, and he thought he'll just gonna roam bot, crowd control the bot, and they're gonna win. I will show you exactly why this strategy does not work against good players, right? So you'll see in here because he's roaming, right? What he's not doing, he's not taking turrets, he's not taking plates, he's not taking CC, CS. So what? Like you have to understand, so what that they got like 2 or 3 kills on our bot lane. So what? Right? You have to understand, in this game, I walked into their base and destroyed their inhibitor. I took down 5 turrets. No, yeah, 5 turrets alone, right? And it was like 19-minute game, right? So I'm telling you, this strategy that sometimes I see people do, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is our mid laner doing? Why is their mid lane roaming, destroying our bot lane, and our mid laner is behind, right? Look, this guy is roaming all the time, right? Look, he's roaming, like he's not even. Look at the difference, right? So he has 3 kills, right? But you have to understand, like, let me just put the master. Actually, I'll just switch it off completely. Look, I have, how many stacks now I have? Oh, this is not showing. But I had like ridiculous number of stacks. Ridiculous, right? Let's see. What is it with the replays lately? Is this my stacks or what is it? Yeah, we have to wait a bit until the thing loads, right? I can't even see how many stacks I have. Let me just put the volume up a bit so it's not boring. Look at the difference, right? I have 100 CS and he's like, right? By gold, I agree. He has more gold than me. But like, it doesn't matter. You have to understand. This is Nasus mid lane, dude. And you have to understand, like, I have all the advantages. Like, I have levels on him, right? I should have levels on him, right? I have my E already ready to go. Man, what is it with the replays nowadays? Bottom line, look. Bottom line, look. You see, he's like chilling, he's roaming, blah blah blah. I have 300 stacks at 16 minutes. 300 stacks, dude. Right? Now, the question is, what is it going to do, right? So look, again, this dragon is irrelevant, right? This dragon is irrelevant. He's 111 CS, I'm 140. I took the turret, and I'm gonna take this wave as well. Need to put it to manual camera. Alright. You see, like, the difference is growing, right? You see, like, he does so little damage now, and he's taking turret now. I mean, think about it, 400 stacks, 2 turrets, and 3 KDA on Nasus already. Like, this is 20 minutes. From here, it's gonna get even worse. Right? It's gonna get very bad for him, right? And look what he's doing. Look, just decided to roam bot. Oh, I'm gonna get a kill on this guy here. Dude, like, you have to understand, I'm gonna one-shot turrets right now. So this is exactly what I do. Look at their base. And I walk for free. So you have to understand, this is now 23 minutes and they have super minions mid lane. Right? This is bad. This is very bad for them, right? And I'm already here. Destroying this turret. 450 stacks now. And you see, like, my team is very good because they are automatically. I have to say, playing Nasus mid lane is much better because the waves arrive much quicker and you can get a lot more stacks. And if you manage, like in this game, one of the problems when I play in solo queue is that when I take top, right, inhibitor, my team tends to go mid, right? And they tend to just try to do mid, as opposed to them trying to kind of maybe go on a side or something like this, right? It would have been much easier, right? Because if they go on a side, well, normally when I play Tryndamere, right? When I play Tryndamere, here's my problem. It happens all the time. I'll explain it, right? So I normally take down this inhibitor myself, right? Then I start pushing bot lane and my team is usually starting to try to take down this turret. What would really help me if they would just pressure in here, right? So I can take down this turret. Because if they send a lot of people in here, they can just go and take the Baron, right? That's the problem. But naturally, if you take down mid inhibitor, your team will naturally go to one of the lanes opposite to you, right? And when your team is opposite to you, you can 1v2, right? You see how difficult the rotation is. They cannot collapse on me because my team is just smashing into their base, right? So they cannot send like the goon squad, right? So one of the ways of making sure that your team kind of behaves in a way that will help you is if you take down middle inhibitor yourself, right? So you see, like, this guy is desperately trying to do something. I'm really not doing it now at this stage. And you see what's happening? Like, they're just slowly losing the game. I think they gave up, honestly, at this stage, right? No, they didn't. So you see, like, my team naturally went and took the objective. Why? Because there is, like, nothing left to do. what can they do, realistically speaking? Like, what can they do? I'm like 500 stacks Nasus now, right? And I'm like ahead of in gold almost on everybody. Yeah. So this roaming by this guy did not pay off at all. But what I like to demonstrate in this game is that you see this kind of like you play sometimes against Talon or Katarina, who is just constantly roaming and roaming and roaming. And when I play top lane, I always wonder what the hell is our mid laner doing? Because this guy roamed so much, he lost the game. That's what happened. He roamed so much, he lost the game. Because like, what are they gonna do 19 minutes against super minions? There is no no champion is strong enough to fight super minions at like 18 to 20 minutes with like, what are they gonna, one item? Like, super minions are just way too strong. Look at this, right? 3000 health, 100 armor. Can you imagine how long an ADC like Vayne has to shoot at this guy to kill him, right? Like, how long, right? And all this time we have mapped to ourselves, right? So we can take dragons, we can take jungle farm, right? And they are clamped in their base, sharing experience and trying to kill like a swarm of super minions. I mean, that's not gonna work, right? So if you're playing a mid laner and the other mid laner is roaming like 24/7, dude, just smash through their base, right? And you need to have to understand, you have to play a champion that can do that. You have to play a champion that punishes this type of behavior, right? So that's why I like Nasus, right? Tryndamere is another good champion for mid lane, dude. The guy roams, get a T-mat, and I promise you, with Tryndamere, I promise you, right? By 17th minute, you'll be already smashing this turret, while this guy is like 5 kills and like 40 farm, because all of his farm has died to your super minions, right? And he's thinking, what the is going on, right? Well, my apologies. Like, I mean, he'll have no farm because somebody will probably clean it up. But I'm telling you, Tryndamere is very, very good at wave clear. If you take T-Mat, he's just gonna one-shot the minion wave, right? And he's so mobile. This guy will not be. He's gonna get constantly punished, right? Constantly. But honestly, I think Nasus is your best bet in this type of scenarios. Because in my opinion, this guy lost in the game by roaming too much, right? But in other on another topic, this guy is absolute rockstar. This guy here, Denjel or whatever, right? Very, very good player. He was able to like 1v1 Vayne top lane. Now he was losing in the beginning because I mean Vayne is self-explanatory, but he started roaming, so he knew how to create advantage for himself, right? And then that's it. And he just won. But look at my farm. 207 farm already. 24 minutes on Nasus. 500 stacks. It's GG. It's game over. And I have Hullbreaker, right? And we have Baron. Can you imagine how strong the minions are? I wonder how strong the minions are. Hold on. No! I just want to see how strong the minions are. No, I don't think I get to see it. Yeah. Because I would have Hullbreaker and Baron minions. Can you imagine me walking into alone, walking into their and empowering this super minion with Baron buff and Hulkbreaker? Oh, dude, their entire team probably has to solo it. It's gonna be like a dragon. But I'm telling you, okay? So this game, I'm just telling you, like, if the guy roams too much, by all means. And also, I have to say, Flex Q is a lot better quality games. A lot better quality games. because there are no trolls in here. I only played one game where there were like complete trolls, previous game. But other than that, like it feels much better. It feels much better. Like everybody is serious. It feels like everybody is serious. So take care.